Do you still have to pay Lidio too?
Yes, I owe him like how much? Thousand? Hundred
Like a
thousand?
little over $1,000.
Oh my god!
How did that happen?
Bachelor party
For the trip.
to Cancun. See, I'm the type of guy that if I travel, like I'd be okay with just like a room, smallish room, and like if I have to sleep on the floor, I will, and I like spend like $100 for all 4 nights or something,
Makes sense.
and that'd be okay with me because I treat vacation like, it's about the travel, it's about like the walking and the seeing. I don't really like if I'm at the hotel, I just care about sleeping. I don't give a shit about like how comfortable it is.
I think that makes sense in most cases. I think the only exception is like if you're at like you're intentionally staying at a vacation resort spot
Oh yeah, I mean
where
it does make sense. Usually I agree with Kyle too. It doesn't make sense this time because we're staying at whole bachelor party literally is the resort.
yeah, like
Yeah.
then that's literally the point of like you're paying for the resort in
But
that
like,
case. But yeah, if you're just like visiting a city and you just want to explore the city, then yeah, I'm totally down with you, Kyle. Like that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Just like get the cheapest Airbnb you can. Or yeah, but yeah, like resort's a little different though.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not exploring Cancun. We're literally just gonna be on the resort.
Yeah, I don't think most people are, when they go to Cancun are trying to explore
Yeah.
what do
Cancun.
you mean? All right. Well, we're alive. Back at it after taking our vacation on November. Uh, ooh, Lala. Cute cat. Cute cat. Very cuddly cat. I mean, if you're saying anything right now, we can't hear you. Oh, hey, Kristen. What's up? Okay,
And we
Evan's
haven't.
mic is muted for some reason.
It,
All right.
is he trying to say something?
I think he's trying to say something. I just literally cannot hear him.
Oh,
Oh, there we
no,
go.
I had a double muted.
Ah, the mic mute and the Discord mute.
Double mute. Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, well, I was just chilling on Kristen's staring to the camera.
Mm, cute cat. Very cute cat. All right. Well, like I said, we're back at it. All four of us are back this time for our December rendition. Um, let's see. A lot. I don't think too much has happened. There was the Game Awards last month, or not last month. Last
Wasn't it like
week.
a couple days
A
or
couple days ago. Never mind. It was
few days
literally a
ago?
couple days ago. Yeah.
You actually just reminded me. I completely.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the announcement? Some of this stuff is pretty cool. You know.
One of my friends sent me something about the new Elden Ring co-op
Yeah.
survival thing,
Yeah. There's a new Elden Ring, right?
which
Uh,
looks pretty cool.
for it's like a standalone game, which is funny.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Jeff Keighley, like you know how there was like some controversy because Shadow of the Erdtree was nominated, and so that's like DLC. And I was like, oh, it's not a
Right.
standalone
Yeah. Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So Jeff Keighley like went up on stage, is like, this is a standalone game, all right? And they announced like a co-op Elden Ring basically, which is
Yeah. That looks hype.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Souls game, but I can see why a lot of
Kyle,
people would be very into that.
I saw the one thing that you tagged me in, which was the next thing, the new split screen co-op.
Yeah, for It Takes
Yeah.
Two. Yeah, it's called like Split Fiction or something.
Yeah, that's
Um,
pretty cool.
yeah, we should play that.
Mhm.
Me and Nudge play all those games. A Way Out, It Takes Two. They're like the you are required to play co-op games. Um,
Hmm.
and you play on split screen. You can do it locally or online. The cool thing about that is that usually you just need to buy one version, and then you can gift like a access version to a friend that you're playing with, which is kind of nice.
What's the system that it'll be on? PlayStation? Like,
Probably PlayStation, PC.
Switch only.
Imagine. Imagine. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm flipping through the winners right here just to
Yeah.
see what we got.
So other things they announced,
Interesting.
Naughty
The live
Dog
performance
has a
was pretty
new
good.
game called Intergalactic. I don't know if people particularly care these days because we didn't really see any gameplay. We only just saw like a in-engine trailer as they call it.
It's a Naughty Dog game, yeah.
Yeah. You know that Hideki Kamiya left Platinum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he formed a new
Kamiya's
studio.
just chilling. Oh, he did. Well, no, didn't he?
No,
he
no,
made-
no, no. I'm about to tell you what happened. All right. He formed a new
he-
studio called Clovers,
Yeah.
Like
wait. No.
Cloverworks.
Yeah. Clover's. Wait. What?
like Cloverworks. Remember back from Capcom? And they announced
made-
actually
he
Okami
made-
too.
He made Clover's Studio,
Yeah.
right? Or
Yeah.
Clover's? Yeah. Clover's.
Yeah, Clover's.
Wait, I'm so confused right now.
Yeah. So originally he's from a studio called Cloverworks underneath Capcom, right? And they made Beautiful Joe. They made
Yeah.
Okami and whatnot. So he left that.
Wonderful.
Most of the people from that studio went to Platinum, right?
Yes.
And then
That's
he
correct.
recently left Platinum
Yeah. Last year.
and made Clovers, right?
Ah. Yes. Clover's. Okay.
Yeah.
Just Clover's.
Just Clovers.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And they just announced an Okami sequel.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know he like owned the rights to that.
No, I think he's
Random
working with Capcom
tracks.
for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is still a Capcom. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha. Interesting. Kami. Okay. I'm glad to see he's not out of it yet.
Onimusha. I don't know if anyone ever played those games back in the day, but that's something that got announced.
I don't think I have.
Borderlands 4. I love the Borderlands games, so I'll probably be playing that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Borderlands 4. Okay. I haven't played them since 2, but that's interesting. It's good to know.
New Virtua Fighter, new Ninja Gaiden. Let's see.
Wait, did you say Virtua Fighter?
Virtua Fighter, yeah, the renaissance
That's-
of
When did they make?
fighting
When
games.
was the last Virtua Fighter? Like the
bro,
90s
like
or something?
PS3 maybe. I don't
Oh,
even-
did they make one for PS3? I thought that was like a really old sort of thing.
Virtua Fighter, because this is 5. What's Virtua Fighter 4 on?
Oh, maybe they just kind of not
Oh,
they just
straight
weren't
up
really
like
in the limelight.
it was a PS2 game back in
Oh, yeah.
2001.
Okay, PS2. Yeah, 2000. Okay, yeah, sure. That makes more sense because I feel like that like Virtua Fighter was like a really old like one of the first 3D fighter sort of things, and they just like stopped.
Okay,
Right,
wait,
right.
hold on. Is this not 5? Oh no, wait. There's a Virtua Fighter 5 back in the PlayStation 3, 2007.
Oh, there was.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What the fuck is this then? Is it just called Virtua Fighter? I guess it's technically 6.
They should just rebrand it or I mean, like
They just start again.
soft reboot. I mean, because nobody like this is such an old franchise that nobody knows about it. They might as well just like do a soft reboot sort of thing.
Maybe.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, it is
Huh.
just a like a reskin of 5 apparently.
Oh,
It's an updated version
Huh.
of 5. Oh.
okay.
Wait,
Okay.
what? I Sega original.
What
Hold
else
on,
is
I'm
here?
gonna close my door.
League of Legends continued to dominate the awards
These.
categories.
Literally,
Did
best
they?
esports game, League of Legends. Best esports team, T1. Best esports player, Faker.
Oh,
It's all
I see.
League top to bottom. They didn't win best adaptation though, which I thought they were gonna get with Arcane.
Oh, really? Who
Yeah.
won?
Fallout, the Amazon TV show.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
Interesting.
But the live
Okay.
performance by
21 Pilots.
101 Pilots was also really good.
Yes, and Snoop Dogg. And Snoop Dogg.
Ah, Snoop Dogg, my favorite gamer.
Yeah.
I didn't see Snoop Dogg.
There was the developers of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. They have like a new game, which is funny. Actually, you should watch the trailer of that. I think you get a good
I
kick out of
should?
it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Actually,
Okay,
you know,
wait.
I'll put it up.
Didn't they? Okay, wait, okay. So what was that game they made after Shadow of the Colossus with the big animal thing?
Last
that you're-
Guardian.
Yeah, wasn't it like not good?
It was just like we
or,
waited so
like-
long for it that like it's hard to get hype. Or it's
I
hard to
see.
meet expectations after everyone's like, "Oh my god, this looks like really fucking good" or whatever, you know. All right. There we go.
Okay, let me see this.
All right, hopefully we don't get copyright striked for this.
We'll probably.
So
Epic
I don't think
Games? Oh,
I don't think that Sony owns the studio that made these games anymore. But
are they independent?
yeah, I think so. But they're still releasing on PlayStation or PC and whatever.
I see.
Oh. So I
Okay.
I was like low key. I kind of know what this looks like.
Wait, what the heck? They're making a mech game?
Well, I don't. So I was like, what about the rest of the mech? You know?
Wait, what? Yeah. What?
So I don't know if it's a mech game or just like, you know, a Lagan game. It's a Lagan game.
It's a Lagan game. It's just the little head. Oh my god.
It's just the head. Yeah.
Oh my. I hope it's a mech game. That would be sick.
That would be sick. By these guys? Yeah. That'd be
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, yeah, 100%. I mean, I feel yeah, just like I feel they're really good at making like these things like like for Shadow of the Colossus at least. I mean, they did such a great job of like capturing like these weird nuanced things about game feel about like like you can almost like feel the physicality of like trying to climb this giant monster and struggling to stay on. I feel like if they make a mech game, it's kind of like that really captures like the weightiness of a giant robot. I think they could do that.
That'd be
Seems
crazy.
like something up their alley.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But there's stuff like Witcher 4 as well. That's a new game. They announced that. I don't think
Witcher 4. Okay.
yeah, I never play any of the Witcher games, but
Yeah,
they don't have
not really my thing.
yeah, they don't have Geralt playing. They have Ciri as the main character now, which is Geralt's daughter. Let's see.
Ah.
I mean, Evan will probably be very happy about the new version of Gwent that comes out with that.
I actually never played Gwent.
Have you not? I thought you talked about it.
Nope.
Never
I
mind.
played Triple Triad
Ah, of course.
and Pokemon TCG.
I also have been playing that. That game has ruined my life, by the way.
Why?
Dude, I
Pokemon?
tried
Huh?
the 5 consecutive win challenge was so
Oh.
annoying. You don't understand. That game is very coin flippy for those of you who don't know. It's very hard to make it consistent. Yeah, I was losing my mind getting 5 consecutive wins because that was like a achievement on it.
Oh, I got in my first 5 games. with Pikachu.
I tried with Pikachu. That
Wow.
shit didn't work. It didn't do enough damage versus some.
I got kind
decks.
of lucky one like game 4. So I mean, the game is still a lot of luck. It is a coin flip game, but it's a casual game. So
I hate casual games. That's about me.
Hmm.
All right.
India
there's-
is also superior to China.
Who?
As of recently, India and
In
China.
Pokemon?
No,
That's what I thought.
but no, it's a different esport. It's actually the oldest esport of all time.
What
So-
gamble? What poker or
Chess.
something? I don't know. Chess.
Yeah, the oldest esport of all time.
Yeah, some like
The
15-year-old prodigy won the world champions or something.
hey, he's not 15.
How old is he?
He's like 18.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like a teenage or like a very young.
But he is he is now the youngest person to ever win the world chess championship. There is an asterisk there because, Magnus
Magnus.
Carlsen is not
Yeah.
competing, but he is still the youngest champion. So,
Interesting.
that's one thing India has over China now.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, but like, who cares about chess?
What do you mean? Who cares? A lot of people care about chess. What are you talking
Hundreds
about?
of thousands of people,
There's a lot of
millions of
people who care
people.
about chess.
Chess, is
especially in
such a
India,
bore-
care about chess.
Such a boring game.
You don't like chess?
Just from a game design perspective, it's a very.
It's an old ass
Boring
game.
game.
What do you want it to do?
I never said. Okay, well, yeah, it's old, but I'm just saying we have better games now.
Like what? Name
I'm not
one.
afraid to say that.
Name one.
Like,
Well,
literally every top esport is just a more interesting game.
Someone when,
well,
when this gets
the
posted,
community.
when this gets posted on
Alright.
YouTube, can we clip that part and post it as a short?
Yes,
Mhm.
please.
I guess.
Oh God, I'm not afraid to have that hot take go out to the masses.
and it gets all.
Who
like,
cares about chess?
It's like a few
Chess is
I
a
used to
bad
play chess.
game.
I played chess
Oh,
on
there's so many great the community has so many great. There's so many great community made variations. It's just that the
Oh, okay,
developers
that's-
refuse to officially patch the game.
Exactly it. Like there are so many there are better versions of chess. Like even just speed chess is significantly more interesting
One
than normal chess.
1 week later, after this clip has gone viral, actually, he's just like going to his lab and stuff, and like no one's talking to him. Like shows up to lunch, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" Sits at the same table as those classmates. They all just get up and sit at a different table.
What
are your
cancelled
chess
for my
opinions?
opinions on chess? I mean, I guess it could have been worse.
Hey, speaking of competitive games, I played like 8 hours of Marvel Rivals yesterday. That game is actually pretty addicting. It's pretty fun.
Is this
It's like their Overwatch clone. Yeah.
It's a hero shooter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They have a lot of characters, and all of them are like pretty well designed, I'd say. I forgot what company is making this game, but I think it's like some Korean company. NetEase or
Is it
something.
like it's a first-person hero shooter?
No,
Kind of thing?
third person. Third person. Very
Oh,
important
third
because now you
person.
can get to see the skins that you purchase.
That's an interesting choice. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at this.
It's funny
Oh, it's
because
made by NetEase.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
because like you know how it's called Marvel Rivals, right? And you know how there's
Yeah.
like a platform fighter called Rivals 2 that just came out.
Yes.
In order to differentiate that, they had to change their name back to Rivals of Ether 2 instead of just Rivals.
Oh.
2. It was supposed to be a rebrand, but because Marvel came out, they had to make extra discriminatories for their
Oh,
title.
wow. This is a really nice looking
It's
game.
nice, right? Yeah, yeah, it looks good.
This is like it has strong like the art style is very Marvel v Capcom, has that vibe to it.
I mean, it's definitely very like anime inspired.
Yes,
Um,
very much.
like all
so.
the characters also like they pop out, right? All of them, all of their features are very exaggerated. Like if you look at Wolverine,
Yeah.
he's like super muscular, right? And then
Yeah,
there's
even
like
Spider-Man, they somehow made him look like
he's kind of lanky.
new and
Yeah.
unique. Yeah,
Yeah.
his lankiness kind of fits.
You look at so there's Hulk as well, which Hulk himself like looks like Hulk, right? But then they
Yeah.
also have his Bruce Banner form, and he looks very skinny and like kind of like famished, you know, to illustrate that.
Can you play as his his Bruce Banner form?
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's funny because like there's a hero in Overwatch called Diva, where like she has like her regular version, and then she can get into a mech, and they made Bruce
Oh,
Banner
it's
kind of
like that?
to that. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well let me look at the character list in this. This actually looks pretty cool.
No, it's dope.
Let's see. Groot, Hawkeye. Wow, Hawkeye looks very different. Hela, Hulk. Yeah, these character designs are sick.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Is it actually good? Is it pretty good? Is it
Oh, it's fun.
does it set itself apart from
Is it competitive? I don't know.
from what's it called? From
Overwatch?
Overwatch?
No. In fact, it's like kind of laughing in front of Overwatch's face. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, really?
It's almost like some of these characters are like feel like near carbon copies of an Overwatch counterpart, right? And even
Wow.
the sound effects are like ripped directly from Overwatch if you pay close enough attention. But the thing is, it's like Overwatch is in kind of like a sorry state right now that everyone wants to dunk on it. So everyone's just like pumping up Marvel Rivals as like the Overwatch killer, you know.
I see.
Overwatch is the Overwatch killer.
Did Overwatch kill itself? Is that is that
Overwatch
one of
2
Yes.
killed Overwatch 1. And then Overwatch 2 killed itself.
Well, I think Blizzard's been continually killing itself in every respect.
Now there's a book that Jason Schrader made on Blizzard's history that I kind of want to read. Which is weird for me to say I want to read a book, but I do.
Really?
Metaphor won like 3 awards: Best Narrative, Best RPG, and Best Art Direction. So
Oh wow.
pretty.
Dang, that's pretty
That's impressive
big
for
win
like
for-
a turn-based RPG, you know.
for a turn-based JRPG by like not Square Enix. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
Wow,
So-
good for Atlas, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, good. So that was cool. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what else we can talk about the Game Awards, but that's like current event of media that is kind of like relevant to me. The whole Kingdom Hearts subreddit.
Interstellar re-release.
No, there's no
And
re-release.
then anniversary.
Um,
Not in re-release, but
Oh, yeah.
IMAX showing.
You
Actually,
saw it a couple days ago, right?
oh no, I didn't see that. Oh wait, Evan.
Or, Evan did, right?
did.
Do you guys go on
I
IMAX?
I don't
Beyond
think there are
Stuff is
any
like-
good choices around
The
here.
nearest one was like 40 minutes away from mine. So I thought about going,
Yeah.
but I would have to leave directly after work, which was
And I also heard the one nearby is not even that great. So
I don't even know what
You-
I've never heard of that city. It's like
yeah,
it's below everything. Like even if you leave from Detroit, it's still 40 minutes from there.
Well, you can still watch it in like digital IMAX, right? Well, like I assume it's in digital IMAX.
I don't actually know that. Let's
Actually,
see.
potentially hot take. Like IMAX 70mm is like kind of cool, but it's also overhyped. It's like,
Really?
I mean, it is cool that like you get more content. It's like it's basically a square. Like the scene is basically a square
Yes,
instead of
Mhm.
widescreen.
it covers your
Right.
entire face.
So you get to see more stuff. But like because it's on 70mm film, like the picture quality is slightly it feels more old timey. And then also you can hear the projector noise. That's
yeah, I sat like
but
right
actually
next to a projector.
I prefer prioritizing like sound instead.
Mm.
Like, it has really good sound.
So wait, is there no difference in sound quality? Is that just not part of the experience?
Not in 70.
Really?
I watched Dune 2 in Dolby Atmos, which was really nice. There was lots of speakers.
That's okay. One of us will get a like IMAX movie theater in our basement one day, so we'll all be able to experience it. The Kingdom
Maybe.
Hearts
I have a basement.
the Kingdom Hearts subreddit went on a meltdown because there was no Kingdom Hearts 4 news again this year.
What? Did this happen? I didn't even know about this.
Yeah.
What the heck?
It's been announced. They dropped like a mini trailer for it or something like a
And
couple years ago.
then they dipped for like a few years.
I mean, but that's just normal.
Yeah, that is just normal. Square Enix does this all the time. It's kind of annoying,
Well,
actually.
yeah, this is not abnormal at all. I mean, honestly, the fact that they even announced the game so early, so already, like, that shouldn't have even happened, honestly.
It really should.
But so I don't really know what there is to be upset about, but okay.
I will. I was not expecting any Kingdom Hearts news this year. Probably like fall next year is probably the earliest I would expect it.
Yeah, same. Definitely not until late next year, if anything.
All right. Well, that's all I have for the Game Awards.
Give me Kyle's update thingy.
My update.
Your thing that you were gonna talk about.
I mean, I don't really have anything to talk about. I did, however, purchase. Are you guys gonna laugh at me for this? This
Go on, I promise.
ooh, the Retroid handheld. It's like it's called the Retroid Pocket 5. It looks like a PS Vita, right?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
you just took out your PSP.
Yeah.
That's
So yeah. So I mean, I've been like setting this up. I've been doing a lot of like, I don't know, like Android like emulation stuff. So I bought this thing because, well, I have like one of those like retro consoles before, but this is like a lot stronger. And this can go up to Switch games, which is really nice. And I like that it's like just small, so I can just carry it around. I remember when handhelds used to be handhelds. I have a Steam Deck now, right? And I actually do use it quite a bit, but there's like a limit to how much I can use it because it's heavy, right? So if I like pull it up like this, eventually my arms are just gonna get tired. It's just gonna not be like very comfortable to use. So I got this thing, just for like emulating and whatnot, so I don't have to use the Steam Deck for that, and also remote play. So if I'm playing PC games, like this will do pretty well. So now I have like 3 handhelds that I can potentially carry for like my trips between my Switch, my Steam Deck, and
Wow.
this thing.
So sorry, this is Android based.
This is
not
Android
Linux.
based, yeah. Yeah, I have like a custom launcher right now. So it can see 3DS, PS2, PSP, Super Nintendo.
You said this is powerful enough to run Switch games?
Some Switch games, I should preface. Some Switch games. It's like good enough to run like Sea of Stars, Celeste.
Okay, that doesn't.
Let me think.
doesn't
Sonic
count.
Mania. It
Yes,
can
it
run.
can-
Funny enough, it can
Of
run
course it
Pokemon Sword and Shield. It can run Pokemon Sword and Shield, which is a little hilarious. It might run it a little bit better than the actual Switch itself. Emulation is a really funny thing, but it can't run like some things have compatibility issues, like Breath of the Wild, for example. You know, but I mean, this is not what it's
Hey,
about.
Being,
Well, go ahead.
you know, to be honest, do you really need a third handheld console?
No. I just got this because I thought it would be cool. You know, I've been like fiddling around with like Android and like hacking it and like doing like custom firmware and whatnot. I got like a tablet in Black Friday for like $80, like a Lenovo tablet, and I put like Lineage OS on it. It's kind of frustrating like working with hardware like that, but like I've been finding it kind of fun and like setting up all these emulators. Like, I don't know, it's like a nice DIY project, you know.
I didn't even know they had Switch emulators on Android.
Oh yeah,
Is it
no.
just Yuzu?
Yeah, Yuzu, Sadachi,
Wow.
Citron as well.
Oh, Citron. Okay.
Yeah, that's like new. But yeah, what do I? Am I gonna carry 3 handhelds with me at once? No, but I'll carry the one where, like, if I'm playing a PC game at the time, I'll grab my Steam Deck. If I'm playing a Switch game at the time, I'll probably grab my Switch. If I'm playing retro games, I'll probably grab this thing. And this thing's like useful because it's just kind of small, right? And one of the
This is
good
really
things
nice
about
looking.
remote play on PS5 and Steam is that you just need an internet connection. You don't have to be on the same network as like those two devices. So if I'm playing something on my PS5, I can just remote play into it via Wi-Fi or something. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, yeah. So overall, I think this. I guess this is like my big update. I also got like a tablet that like I hacked and put Lineage OS on it, which by the way is a complete, for anyone who doesn't know, like putting custom firmware on it makes it not Google certified, so you don't have access to the Play Store. You have to use some workarounds and whatnot.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah,
Why do you have a tablet with Lineage OS?
because the default firmware is slow as shit. That's really it. So if you put it in Lineage, like it's a lot quicker. I don't know. I just use it as like my bedside like tablet now. Yeah.
Kyle, I see that they had a GameCube color scheme for the Retroid Pocket 5.
Yes.
And I see that you don't have that one.
Oh, there's a good reason why, Akshay.
Do you want to explain yourself?
This is deliberate. This is deliberate. So this thing has a very crisp OLED screen, right? Now,
Okay.
what is a problem with emulating on really big screens?
Screen tear? Something?
No, bars, right? You get empty
Oh,
bars,
well,
black
sure,
bars,
okay.
right? It doesn't take up the entire aspect ratio, and this is a 5-inch screen, right? Now,
Oh,
if you
I
get a
see what you mean.
GameCube, right? Like these bars are gonna be very noticeable because they contrast with the purple, right? But if you get a black one, right? The aspect ratio, no matter if it's small or not, right? It feels like the console just fills it in because it's gonna be a very deep black on the rest of the handheld. In fact, I could probably show you on this.
You know what? Fair point. I'll let you get away with this one.
Yeah, see? Look at this. You see that? You can't even tell where the screen stops.
It's pretty good looking, I have
Yeah.
to say.
All right. But yeah, that's I guess that's my update for my media consumption. Not too much of a big deal. Haven't really consumed anything particularly huge. I did watch 5 episodes of Arcane. I have 3 episodes left. So I'll get back to you, Evan, when I finish that.
There's 9 episodes.
Never mind. I have 4 episodes left. So I'll get back to you when I finish those.
Arcane is really good. Even if you know nothing about League of Legends.
This is true. This is facts. I still know nothing about the League of Legends.
Yeah, the fact that Kyle's enjoying it is making me more convinced that it's actually.
Yeah, I'm like not the biggest fan in the world because like I'm not like into League of Legends and I do have problems with the pacing. But like
Yeah,
in terms
pacing's
of
a little rushed,
yeah,
but they have a lot to get through.
yeah, but in terms of like quality, I think they spent like $250 million on the entire show, right?
Wow.
You won't find better animation than Arcane outside of watching Into the Spider-Verse. I'm very, like almost confident about that, to be honest.
Wow.
It is very groundbreaking.
Those are strong words.
Yes. Well, yeah,
And
that's
they're
fine.
continuing to invest in more shows.
Well, I've been watching anime as well.
League of Legends specific shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Based
gonna
off the
cover
lore,
our
but,
parts
like,
of the lore, I think.
Is there that much lore to this game?
Well, League,
there's
from
a-
what I can tell,
it's
is
a very big world.
it's supposed to be like a multiverse. Like everyone is from like different worlds and whatnot, and they have like their own
Yeah.
stories.
They
If I-
kind of wreck on
what
that. It's just like a really
Oh.
big fantasy world. That's why they're making an MMO out of it. But also like the lore was written by like a shit ton of people over like 15 years, and then the writers actually had to go in and like they retcon stuff again just to like make things actually make sense. And like there's also a lot of stories that like are like good quote unquote video game stories, but they're not, well, like good enough for video game, but like not like for someone who like doesn't care anything about the video game itself, and they just want to know. Yeah, so they redid a lot of the story writing to focus on. Their goal was to be able to bring it to like an audience that knows nothing about games at all and still enjoy it. And yeah, I definitely succeeded.
Speaking of League of Legends, they did announce a League trading card game for all the trading card addicts out there. Legend of Runeterra did die for this, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Evan. And a Gundam TCG. A lot of TCGs have been popping up recently.
Wait, there's a Gundam TCG?
Yeah, there
What
is.
the heck?
The cards look fantastic, by the way. You should
Wait, let me look this up. I'm actually surprised this hasn't already been attempted. Gundam card. Oh, it's just called Gundam Card Game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me just. I just want to look at the art, honestly.
GCG.
That's like the one thing about like I don't care about trading card games at all. But like whenever there's a franchise that has a trading card game that I like, or like a franchise I like that's a trading card game, it's always like they just go so hard on the artwork that honestly I can see why people just like collecting them for no other reason just to collect them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this does look pretty good.
Yeah. Looks dope, huh? All right. Well, anyways, I think we derailed a little bit, but that's like my media update, I guess. I don't know what everyone else is doing.
Why does a nudge a poo-poo head? It wasn't in Michigan
Yeah.
for Thanksgiving.
Why was he a poo-poo head?
I worked the
It
entire.
was hard at work, guys.
Yeah. I
Don't-
don't even have enough
I'm
days
gonna-
off. I can't even come back for Christmas, which sucks.
Wait, you can't?
No, I'll be back on the 20. I'll be back for New Year's. I'll be back on the
You said
27th.
you said 27th, right?
I'll fly back the evening of the 27th, and I gotta leave on the 2nd, January 2nd.
Wow.
Yeah.
That kind of blows,
Okay.
actually. What the hell?
27th. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, which is I designed my schedule to have both Christmas and New Year's off, so I have Christmas Day off, but I can't take I don't have enough days off left to use to take the days around it off, so it doesn't make sense.
So you came and take the 26th off.
I don't
so
have
you're
enough.
just
So you're just
Yeah,
stuck there
you're-
at Christmas.
so you're just chilling on Christmas,
Yeah, I'll just be
chilling at
here.
home.
Yeah, I'll go to work on the 24th, and I'll have nothing to do on the 25th, and then I'll just go back to work on the 26th.
Wow.
Yeah.
You should just taken the 26th off.
Huh?
You should just taken the 26th off and work during Christmas then.
Well, I would have to work. Let's see. I'm working. I would have to take the 26th and the 27th off. I'm still working the 27th.
I mean, you're not coming back for Christmas, are you? Yeah. Oh well.
No, my parents are coming over.
If Praveen's bachelor party wasn't happening, then I could have come back. But needing to put days off towards that prevented me from taking these days off, these extra days off. Because last year I was able to come back for both Christmas and New Year's.
Mm. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I'm overstocked on PTO because I never take any.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can only transfer like 5 per year, and I probably will be transferring only 2 this year, to be honest. Yeah. So, I don't
We
know.
have a hard set at 20.
Our cap is 30, and it's just like I get like 20 a year, and it's just like you know, you can bank up to 30, and you can carry over as much as you want, but 30 is the hard cap.
So what's everyone else been up to? Anything cool?
I have watched two. I've been keeping this in my back pocket for whenever we did this episode again. I've watched two Studio Ghibli movies recently.
Ooh.
And funny enough, I think they're the favorite movies of two people in these groups. So in this group, I in October, in November, watched. This is about a month ago, like first week in November. I watched Kiki's Delivery Service, and in the 3 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, I watched My Neighbor Totoro, both for the first time.
Huh.
Quality picks.
For the
And
first
who are you
time.
matching those
Wow.
up to?
Both for the first time. So I have a friend of mine in my residency. Shout out to Maz. It's not someone that you met, Kyle, but he's a big fan of Ghibli movies too, but also had watched seldom amount like me. And a Ghibli movie comes to theaters for like 3 to 5 days, like every month, right?
Yep.
So we kind of I think I wanted to go. I saw Kiki's was in theaters by some ad or something like that. That your social media just sees what you consume, and I think it showed up as an ad. And I knew he was into like anime and stuff like that because I always talk anime with him. So I was like, "Do you want to go see this?" And I found out he'd watched a few others, and like he was like down, so we went to go see it. Oh no! So we watched the Haikyuu movie first together in theaters.
Oh fuck yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, because he watches Haikyuu, and then that was how I saw that. That's why I went to go see with it. And then I got like an ad like a week later for Kiki's, and I was like, "Hey, you want to go see this?" So, it was a good time, and it was both of our first time seeing it. And I like went on and was like, "What else were they showing in theaters?" And then I saw Totoro coming a month later, so I was like, "You want to go see this?" And now we're just using it as like whatever movies come to theaters next. If we both haven't seen it, we just go see it. If we can find the time to do it. But yeah. Yeah. Both really good movies. I probably liked Kiki's a little bit more, but they were both really good.
I haven't watched Kiki's in animated form yet. I've watched the live action version of that.
How? Why
movie.
do you do this?
I didn't
Why
know
did
it
you
was
watch the
an
live
adaptation
action?
until I watched it fully.
It still blows my mind. I cannot believe you watched a live action.
I watched the live action version of Kiki's Delivery Service on a plane.
So stupid.
You know what's funny? I
Good.
watched it on our way back from Japan as well. I like was there. I was like tuned in. I was like, hey, I like watching an interesting movie. It's called Kiki's Delivery Service. I was like, the Studio Ghibli movie. I was like, the Studio Ghibli movie. It was like live action.
And you showed me a photo of it. I'm like, what am I looking? Why is this 20-year-old woman playing Kiki? Like,
She's cute.
what is going on?
Dude, the first I watched
This sounds bad.
after I
It
watched
was
Kiki-
good.
after I watched that the Kiki's, I like honestly had that soundtrack on like repeat for like 3 to 4 days afterwards. It was
Hey, yeah, dude, it has a great soundtrack.
so good. And I did the same thing with Totoro too. Probably not 4 days, but it probably lasted about a day or two though.
That's what I did with Arcane. The soundtrack is also very good.
Okay.
Any 21 Pilots fans there? There's a song they specifically wrote for Arcane. Yes.
And Linkin Park. They did something too.
Wait, I know. Which
Linkin Park was like,
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, wait. Which other Ghibli movies have you watched?
So in general, these are the two I've seen this year. So I've seen Kiki's, Totoro. I saw The Boy and the Heron last year when that came out.
Mm-hmm.
The wrong crowd to go see it with.
I didn't really like The Boy and the Heron that much. It was a little too wild.
I
It
liked
was a little odd.
Yeah, we can talk about that if you want to. I also thought it was okay.
It was a little odd. I still liked it.
I liked it
Overall.
too. You know,
But all right. Anyway, so obviously the wind rises with Akshay and Kyle. Way back when.
that was probably my favorite actually.
What a throwback! Wow.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Um. Obviously Spirited Away. So that's like what, five. Oh, I saw Howl's Moving Castle. I think that
Okay,
might
so
be
you've seen quite a few of them then. Okay,
I
okay.
think six now.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so far, which of them has resonated with you the most?
Oh, and I saw Princess Mononoke.
You know, I
Yeah.
actually have not seen. I have not seen Princess Mononoke yet, even though that's like I know one of the more acclaimed ones. So I can't comment on that, but
Some of these are
wow.
very good. I don't know what I would put. I really like Spirited Away for like the longest time. It's still up there. It's the only one I've gone back and rewatched more. Like, I think I've seen it two or three times. Um,
Which of them did any of them like really speak to you personally?
mm, it might. Honestly, it might have been The Wind Rises.
I agree.
The,
I really like The Wind Rises.
I also really liked Princess Mononoke, though. So I probably need to rewatch it. I think I really liked it despite watching it on this like faulty torrented file on our flight to Japan. Um, and there was a lot of buffering in the second half of that. That took me like an extra hour to get through that movie because I just had nothing to do, so I sat through the buffering. But um, I still thought that was really good. And then Kiki's I really, really liked. I was kind of disappointed that the cat does not talk again at the end of the movie, but
Oh, GG.
yeah, because he was pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of still go back to The Wind Rises sometimes, and I really liked kind of. I feel like the end of it.
It was like bittersweet, kind of.
It's a very bittersweet ending. Um, Princess Mononoke was really good, but it didn't feel like I relatable to me. It just felt I had a great amount of like empathy for the main character. I think um, Kiki's was very lighthearted and fun.
You know, I've
Yeah,
not watched The Wind Rises.
and
You
Spirited
do
Away is
that.
always
The Wind Rises is very good. It's like a cautionary tale. Well, I wouldn't say cautionary, but it's more so like a it makes you kind of like think about like how chasing your dreams can have like unintended consequences and whatnot. And there's like it's kind of like one of those movies where like if you're in the audience and you know the history behind what he's doing, then like you're kind of like in the know. Whereas like at
Mhm.
the same time, it's definitely a triumph for him to like continuing on building on his passion. But you as the audience have like this dramatic irony effect where you know it's gonna be used for very terrible things. It's like Oppenheimer, but like
yeah.
very fantastical, is what I would say. You know?
Yeah, I actually never thought of relating it to Oppenheimer, but it does have a very similar thematic undertone to it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it felt more. I think it actually really gets to the human struggle element
Mm-hmm.
better than
Mhm.
Oppenheimer in that aspect.
Yeah.
Actually, I really like the main character.
Because the
Like, I think he's,
gravitas isn't like oh what I'm gonna do for humanity. It's like a personal thing
yeah,
that you're
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
struggling with.
It's just the guy just loves
Yeah.
airplane aviation, and he's like, I want to see humans fly, and you know, uh, just for the pure joy of it. And then he has to
Mhm.
contend with how that's gonna, how his tool inventions are going to be used. And
Your childhood
things
dream
like
is
that.
contended by war ruining everything, basically.
The And then the added element of like his personal life being added into it, I think
Oh yeah, very
really
heartstring
meshed
tugging.
well with
Yeah.
the rest of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should watch it,
Um,
Evan, if you ever get a chance.
mhm.
It's very good.
But yeah, they're gonna do yeah, they're gonna do a whole lineup for 2025. Obviously, I mean they do every year. So since we kind of started it late, but we're gonna look at what's coming, even if they're not like made by Miyazaki. Like we're gonna try to make as many as we can, basically.
You should definitely give Castle in the Sky consideration as one of your next
Yeah.
choices.
I mean, all these movies have such great reviews that any Ghibli movie that's coming, and if work is not in the way, I'll make time to go see it.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm also probably I don't say probably just in case like like something like tragic comes up and I can't make it, but I'm probably going to go see actually the Avatar: The Last Airbender orchestral concert this upcoming Friday.
Oh, you sent me a link to this a while ago. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, you should definitely do that. I don't know if it's the same exact one, but I went to one recently. It was really good.
It is coming to Reading, Pennsylvania, so
Wait, to Reading? Are you serious?
Hey,
yeah.
That's
I mean,
okay.
also the
where else would it
Naruto
be?
orchestra
You know,
concert.
Where else would it be? Actually, you think it would go to Wild Missing?
There's also a
So,
Naruto orchestra concert that is coming through. Well, that'll also be on Reddit.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
And 2020. So Reading has an arena called Santander Arena that gets a lot of stuff here. It's not like the mainstream like it's not big enough that like obviously like a mainstream artist is gonna have a concert there. We do have artists come in, like occasionally. I'm trying to think of any recent ones. I can't remember any. There's been some comedians that have come in. None that I watch.
You know, you gotta wear your merch. What merch do you have? The merch there kind of sucks, not gonna lie. So you gotta bring your own merch.
I don't know if I have any. Oh, like the one I
Good.
saw. I don't really watch this guy, but I don't know if you know Gabriel Iglesias or whatever.
Oh yeah, Fluffy.
Yeah, he's coming to Reading. They just come out to these like arenas that are like medium size, and then they probably sell a good amount. Yeah.
She an Appa bucket hat. I saw an Appa bucket hat when I was there.
And that was there.
Was that like a merch thing?
No, it wasn't. No, it was just like a lot of people were wearing it. And they just bought it online. Like the merch there actually kind of sucked. The Avatar like in concert merch was kind of meh. But the actual performance itself was quite good.
I went to.
Like 2 months ago, Jay Leno was at Santander Arena.
I went to the One Piece live orchestra concert. They've been doing a lot of these where it's like different franchises and whatnot. And it was in L.A. And the singer for We Are was there. He performed like a few songs as well.
Oh, wow.
That was sick. Yeah.
What if they opened with the Four Kids opening?
Well, that's not music, Nudge.
What are you
Why
talking
would they
about?
have that
Would
at
you
an
have sat there and
orchestra?
enjoyed it?
That's
Would
not.
you would you have burst out into the sing along?
No. No. I don't know how many times we have to revisit this, but like that's not a part of One Piece history that most people remember.
But
I think
I
you actually
remember.
might be wrong. I think you actually might be wrong about that.
I think this is a part of
Yeah.
One Piece history that like people who don't watch One Piece remembers.
only the real OG goats remember the quality that was that opening.
Stop.
Yeah,
So-
that's
Stop. We're not revisiting this well.
I think a nudge is in the right.
We're not
I-
revisiting this well. It's not.
Slandering that opening is almost as bad as slandering the original Pokemon opening. almost as bad.
Almost. Pokemon does I don't think it quite achieves the legendary status of Pokemon, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, that Naruto. The Naruto concert's coming too to Reading, and it's coming to Reading on my birthday.
Huh.
I think
Wow.
this is like, whether you believe God exists or not, that has kind of spiritual act of some overcard.
Of course.
I've done some good
Yes.
deeds, and they're like, this is built and designed for you. Happy birthday.
Well, is it? So I'm guessing it's just going to be an orchestral concert, right? They're not going to do any openings or anything like that.
I don't think.
What does
so.
that mean? Orchestral concert.
No, because like
And
Kyle
no
said,
opening.
the One Piece was like they're singing. One of the singers was there.
Well, and the
Oh, you
singers
mean,
is
like,
there, but
singing.
like the composer made a lot of the openings. That's why. That's why that was like accepted. But it's
How
technically yeah.
how insane would it be if like like the band that did like Silhouette, like Kana Boom or something?
That would
They
be
just show up to
crazy.
Reading. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, Naruto openings
I
aren't
know,
like that
so-
though. They're not like
I would go see that live just by itself.
that's not.
And that would be like a top 5 or top 3 most like random but insane moment of my life. I feel like I was like, this is insane for all the most amazing reasons.
Naruto got some banger like original soundtrack
No.
stuff. I just like I
They're-
just
they're-
don't imagine
they're
any of their
opening.
openings being played there. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I will probably. I still, now that I'm like doing this and like paying more attention to it and trying to go, I probably very deeply regret not going to the Kingdom Hearts orchestral concert when it was happening.
I mean, I'm sure they'll do another one at some point.
They have not announced or even indicated doing another one tours since like COVID hit. They're still recovering from that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I feel like they'll probably do another one
They
at some
did, like,
point. But
2 or 3, I think, like they did it like 2 or 3 years in a row, back to back to back, and then like COVID hit, and they didn't have another one announced yet, so they just didn't do one. And now the page has been like dead on whether they're like. There's been no indication of like, hey, let's go back and start this up again.
dang,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and I had a good opportunity to go, man. They came to Pittsburgh when I was at Seton Hill, and I was like, I knew like there were. I was like, I don't know. I guess I thought there'd be more opportunities.
Yeah, I would definitely see that if it was nearby.
Mm-hmm.
I think there aren't a lot. To be honest, I think the only concert I guess there's 2 things. If Daft Punk was still a thing, I already missed my chance there. Like it's gone forever now. So I would see them live. Other than that, though, I do think that one day, one of my true like long shot dreams is going to one of with all you guys.
The
Going to Persona Super
concert.
Live.
That'd be crazy.
that's top of the bucket list.
Like that, I feel like that. Like I would give up every other concert of my life. Like the opportunity to go to any other concert of my life, if we could set up that one trip just to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do it like pretty much. They've been doing it every year consistently. So
Have they
Yeah,
done
I
it this year? I
Yeah.
didn't. Oh.
yeah, they keep doing them, man. They never let up. I guess they have a lot of really diehard Japanese fans that just keep going to them.
I mean, you saw like the
Keep doing
Spotify like raps and whatnot. I think the Persona soundtrack is like in like the top 5 of like most listened to like Japanese artists, which is funny.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
I'm not surprised.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's okay. Wow, that's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, Persona Live. It's I'm kind of like holding out hope that they'll like expand and be like more tour dates announced, and then they'll come to like New York or like LA or something.
That'd be crazy.
That would be amazing. I
No.
don't think they're
But
gonna.
gotta go to
I want
the-
to see it in Japan, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah.
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 It's it's a much more special experience if we go there to do it as well.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I love all like the Japan propaganda that just shows up every so often on Reddit.
Excuse me.
Like
I
how
want to
great
say
Japan
propaganda.
is.
It's more like just Western people just like, wow, Japanese
Romanticizing
is so
it.
cool.
Yeah. That makes sense.
saw an article
You mean
recently about, like,
you mean that one? You mean that one meme that's like it's just like thing.
Thing Japan.
Thing.
Thing
Yeah.
Japan.
I feel
It's
like
like,
that's
if, Japan,
that's gonna-
if it's Japan, then it's cool. If it's like China, then it's like, oh,
that's bad.
oh.
Oh,
The one I saw recently was like, you know, it was like just a still image of like a woman who like caught a baseball at a stadium, and then apparently like, you know, because Japan, she passed it to the person next to her, who then continued passing it around all the way like across the entire stadium until she got it back again. You know, Japan,
Japan.
just only in Japan.
I feel like this sentiment has been around
For a long time. Yeah.
for a while on the internet.
I don't.
Uh,
Hey, I definitely do not envy their economy. I'll say that.
Yeah, but you know, it comes top of mind every so often.
hmm.
No.
I've recently, you know, I have taken a liking to like actually going to see or to watch like concerts in person. Not for any like, not really for any like pop like artists though, but just, you know, there's like Avatar in concert I listened to. There's Final Fantasy in concert, Distant Worlds, which was great. Hans Zimmer in concert was amazing. And then if there's others, I would definitely go. There's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in concert, which I'm going in March.
It's a whole concert just for that game.
Dude, you know how big that game soundtrack is? It's like 200 songs long. I'm not even kidding.
I actually haven't played it yet. I still need to find some time to play it. It just work has been much too busy recently.
What the heck?
This
whole game gets one concert. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Final Fantasy is like
7
No.
has an
this is one of the things which is quite nice about being like in Bay Area, because like SF will get stuff, I can go to that. San Jose will get stuff, I can go to that. Even stuff in like Sacramento, musicals come over as well. But like I guess you can go to Detroit for musicals. Oh, I'm gonna watch. Actually, shit, that reminds me. I need to go look at Six. You guys seen Six?
6.
Oh, no,
Yeah. It's about the 6 wives of King Henry VIII. It's a musical.
Oh.
The
No.
soundtrack is actually really good. Shit, I forgot to look at the Ticketmaster tickets. I swear I set a reminder for myself. I just totally forgot. This
I
is
don't
what I
think I've
waste
seen-
money on now.
I think I'm trying. Yeah, I don't think I've listened to Hamilton. It was pretty good. Yeah, I don't think I've seen like a real musical. In like
Oh, you should go watch
live.
musicals in person. It's
Yeah, outside of like student run stuff, uh, not like a not like a Broadway musical, specifically.
All right. Any other topics we want to touch on? A nudge has to leave in like 9 minutes.
Yeah, probably like another 5 to 10 minutes. I should.
A little bit of like a slow month and a half, I'm sure, but
We're getting back into it.
what back into holidays, we'll be able to consume more. I am almost done with Metaphor. It is taking me quite some time, but it is a very long game, and also I've been busy with work and whatnot. But we get there. Is that the bubble tea place? I think it is, Evan.
It's called Molly Tea.
Yeah, they have
It's like a
one.
new one.
They have one of those in Flushing, New York. I had it. They're pretty good. There's like a
Oh.
huge line outside.
Yeah, this place has like a huge ass line.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
Yeah.
But it's also like a tiny parking lot, so no one can find any parking.
But yeah. Yeah, not too much updating from me. I'm gonna try to play more games. I've been trying to play more games. Nothing's staying out too much. Rivals, the Rivals of Ether 2, that's been pretty fun. There's gonna be like more events for that. It's cool seeing Melee and Ultimate players play together, so that's always like a nice feature whenever a new game comes out. What else? I'm watching anime. I don't know how much I can say about that, to be honest, but you know. Anyways, actually, anything you
actually,
have-
one thing
go. Oh, go ahead.
I was saying one thing I recently got into was as weird as it sounds, playing board games on my phone. Then you question is like, does that really count anymore?
With
At
other
least
people.
when I
or-
was in Michigan. No, it's just like against AI.
Oh,
By AI, I mean bots.
What the heck?
that is kind of
Just
weird.
because, it's just because like it's a time commitment, and then to face other people, and then sometimes it's still a decent challenge.
I see.
One I played a bunch recently was, or at least over Thanksgiving, was Dune Imperium on my phone.
Ooh,
It was quite fun.
I know that's a big board game.
It's like a deck building game. I wouldn't even say it's super intense. It's like
Imperium's a deck building game. It's not the Dune
Oh,
or like the strategy one. It's
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
yeah, it's a deck building game. It's still like fairly difficult, but it's like it's more geared towards like hardcore. Like it's more hardcore than like some of the other board games, but it's nice.
This is my Pokemon collection now. Look at that. Evan
The pack
probably
is
has
coming
more.
out soon.
Evan probably has more cards than I do, actually.
Uh,
But actually, anything
No,
you
no,
have
you should play this too.
what is it?
It's
Pocket
Pokemon
TCG.
TCG Pocket. It's really stupid name. It's a really stupid name. Pokemon TCG Pocket.
I know-
Pokemon trading card game Pocket.
Is
Uh,
this
I know if you want to know the basics of it, it's basically like Duel Links, but for Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like a Duel Links version of Pokemon, basically. And it's like, it's like a fun casual game. It's not super competitive. And then you also just open packs. And the art, like they created all new art and all new cards for this game, and the art is really good. Like it actually made me want to go out and buy the Pokemon, like the physical pack that had a chance of getting the art from this game. And then I was saddened to find out that it was exclusive to the digital game. Like I'm sure they'll create a pack because like they could probably sell so much of this if they just created a
It's
physical
all gone
version.
now because I opened it.
So I'm sure they'll do it eventually.
It's all gone now because I opened it. But I got this for Black Friday at a pretty decent deal. There were like 20 packs in here at some point.
What is this?
It's
Is it
just a
wait?
Pokemon box
Is that a giant box of
of
Pokemon, cards?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
my
actually,
goodness.
that reminds me. So I pulled it. Oh, I had it right. I pulled a $200 card from the latest Pokemon set.
Oh, no way.
Randomly. Yeah. So this is Surging Sparks. I played Pokemon TCG Pocket and I was like, yeah, I want to open some Pokemon packs. So I just bought one Elite Trainer box and like I had to learn what this even means because I didn't even know what it meant. I went to look out, and then I ended up pulling Latias EX.
Oh wow.
This one's like the second
Ooh.
most expensive card in this set. The first one is Pikachu at like 500, and this one is 200.
Oh, that's
So it
dope.
went from $50 to $200. No, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Probably sell it.
One of my friends pulled like the highest rarity card inside a One Piece box, and she got a PSA and came back 9.5. So it's like worth like $600-$700 now.
Actually, PSA does not give 0.5 grades.
Sorry,
You know, that is Beckett.
not PSA.
Please
It's
get it
BCG. My bad. It's BC something. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, it came back 9.5. So it was pretty.
1.5 is quite good.
Yes. All right. Actually, anything you have consumed recently that you want to share?
You have 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. It's been 2 months.
What have I? Let's see. What have I been playing with my friends?
Mario Party Jamboree.
Okay, so that's one thing. We can talk about that.
We should do that sometime this holiday, by the way.
Yes, we gotta play. We gotta actually play an actual match instead of just a ton of mini games in a row. Although that was pretty
We're
fun.
like many birthdays behind already.
Yeah, we are. I have to admit, the mini games are pretty good. Let's see.
I've been playing it too. Yeah, I've been playing with my friends.
Last couple gaming sessions, I've been playing Sonic Riders with my friends.
What? No way!
If you can believe
That's crazy.
Wait,
Dude, that
have
game
any
is
of you guys
awesome.
have any
It's
of
so
you guys played Sonic
unabashedly complicated for no reason.
No.
It is. Okay, Kyle, you are correct.
It is so stupidly complicated. No reason
it is-
whatsoever.
Okay, it can be. It's a bit more complicated than Mario Kart. Okay, it's a racing game. First of all, a racing game on the GameCube. It's not quite like Mario Kart where you just kind of just jump in, you just accelerate and pick up items. You know, there's a little of that, but like, it has this. It goes real. Like, if you really get into this game, I have to say, this probably is my favorite just racing game in general. I think it blows Mario Kart out of the water.
Wow.
It's so good.
Wow.
Wow.
It's legitimately a very good game. Like, there's so many like intricacies to like its like trick system and the boost mechanics and the different character types, like the flight and power and speed types, all this stuff. It's like, I don't even know why this is like this game is just a really good racing game by itself. The fact that it's a Sonic spin-off game is mind-blowing, but it's really good. So I don't know, we just randomly started playing it and we're having a lot of fun. Highly recommend it if you like kart racing games. It goes hard. But yeah, that's my update.
All right, cool. I might play it on my Retroid Pocket 5 now. In the meantime, go through the campaign again, because it is a funny campaign, I will say.
Oh, the campaign's hilarious.
Yeah. I also been playing the new Sonic game, Sonic X Shadow Generations. I don't know why they came.
Oh
out.
my god, I really want to play this.
Dude, that game.
I haven't played it yet.
That game fucks.
I'll probably
I'm not
play
gonna lie. The
I'll probably play it later this month.
wait, Evan, you'll love this game. The shadow levels, they're fun as fuck.
What are they called?
Sonic X Shadow Generations. It's a re-release of Sonic Generations, but they added like a new like story mode that has to do with Shadow. You can
Did
just
the
skip
Shadow
the
get a
Sonic
gun?
part and just go straight to the Shadow stuff.
he does not get a gun.
If he doesn't have a gun, I don't want to play it.
Oh,
I was also disappointed that he didn't have a gun, but it's actually still really good.
It's really good,
I've been
though.
watching some speedruns of this game. You know that freaking Doom Spear, whatever mechanic?
yeah, it's broken as shit.
And like, it's
This is on Steam.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous,
it's on Steam.
man. The crazy stuff you can do with the mechanics of this game. The speedruns are so fun to watch.
So fantastic.
This
This is like one of my favorite
and
Sonic
also
games of all time.
It also just it looks really good too. Like it just looks.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Because you played the Sonic Generation parts. Like I went back to see if like I still like that game. I do for the most part. But like you go straight to the shadow levels and you're like, whoa, like this is crazy. Like there are scenes in the shadow levels that look ripped straight from Doctor Strange, and all like the pattern tessellations and whatnot.
Oh yeah. The first
The
with all the
first,
buildings flying around.
Yeah.
That Radical Highway one. Yeah. Dude,
It's
it
so
looks,
cool.
looks so good. I have not played Generations. Unfortunately, I have not actually played a Sonic game in a very long. Well, other than Riders, I have not played a Sonic game in a very long time. I kind of want to play them now.
Yeah.
After seeing this game, but yeah. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to play that later in the month.
Dope. All right, next month we definitely need to come up with some topics. Maybe we'll go back to our 3x3s, but I think today it was just like kind of like a chill day vibes.
Mhm.
And get back into it. January is gonna be a little bit hard for me to schedule, considering 3 of my weekends are booked.
Same here, actually.
I can do a weekday, but like in terms of a weekend, we gotta figure it out. Let's see.
Yeah.
I can do the 25th
I
weekend.
don't.
That's like one of the only open weekends for me.
I can also probably do the 25th, or I could do January 4th, I think.
I cannot do January 4th. I am out of the state.
Yeah, I can probably do January 25th.
The 25th.
I don't think I have. So the only thing I can't do is the weekend of the 17th to 20th. So MLK weekend.
Yeah,
Okay,
But
same.
I'm okay with. I don't have anything on my calendar. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that 25th weekend should probably work for me.
All right, sounds good. And also,
no.
I wish we had Akshay's gift from last year in my hands already, so I could give it to him. Unfortunately, the manufacturer has delayed production of it until Q1 of the next year, so that's still coming. But I do
Wait,
have another
what?
gift for Akshay in the meantime. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the
I
way,
feel like
Akshay right here is now our elder once again at 28 years old.
Yeah,
28 years old.
indeed.
28,
I'm getting up there.
28 years young.
I do not feel younger
No.
every year. I do not
I'm
feel
old.
younger. I feel impending
You don't
doom
have to-
actually every
You don't
year.
have to sugarcoat it. You don't have to sugarcoat it much. It's okay.
wait, 28.
Now starts the.
Am I math wrong? I thought it was 29.
He's born
Wow.
in 96, but December 96.
I was born in December '96.
Yeah. So you subtract 2024
I know,
from
but like, I actually forget my own age a lot.
Same.
I
Well, I mean,
hesitated
I
at
mean-
some point around this year,
Yeah.
but I do know I'm 27. I know Akshay turns a year older than me when we get to December.
Yes, I know that. I did not remember if I was 27.
Yeah. Now we enter the 4-month period where we have to call Akshay Senpai.
That
Oh, he's
I don't think
Was
we
that not
ever,
already?
we have
like,
never
the
done that.
expectation?
We have never done that. What are we
Yeah.
talking?
What do you mean?
I know, and I
We're in the same grade.
What do you mean
Oh,
from,
and,
okay.
I continue to be insulted by the fact that you don't.
from
We're in the
December?
same grade.
From
It's
December.
because you can actually continues to be the person that is furthest from being a functioning member of society.
From December till April, I always have to do that.
Do I call you that for like 5 days?
You have to do. I also do it for an extra 5 days after.
I don't want to do that. That's
It's
crazy.
okay. I'll I'll forgive you guys for the transgression.
I don't want
Or
to be forgiven
many
for something that
transgressions.
should be.
I feel like the real Christmas celebration should be Mario Party Jamboree.
It really should.
I have not activated my Nintendo, the free 3 months of Nintendo, whatever it's called.
Well, Nudge still has to get
Because-
the game. That's
Yeah,
If you buy it now,
I
you can
was
get free
planning on
months of whatever it's called. Nintendo.
Nintendo Switch Online.
yes, so that's
Yes.
convenient.
Oh,
You know,
speaking
that
of
would
which,
be-
they did leak part of the design of the Switch 2 online. It looks like a Switch 2. So
I saw this and I was. I mean, what were people expecting? It looks like a Switch.
it
2.
looks
It's
like
a
a Switch.
rectangle.
You know, I think they would add something new to it, like just like pizzazz it a little bit to like differentiate from the original Switch. Like how are you supposed to brag to your friends that you have a Switch 2 if it doesn't look a little different?
I think what happened is that, you know how people were saying the OLED was like maybe supposed to be a new console, but like they pulled back because of issues with supply chain and COVID and all that.
Sure.
So maybe, and the fact that this console just kind of looks like a Switch OLED, but like I think it's a little bigger, maybe.
Hmm.
That's probably what happened. So it was always gonna look like that, but yeah. To be honest, I mean, I love it when Nintendo does weird stuff, but maybe this is not the right time
No,
to do like a.
they need a PS5 the whole thing. They gotta make it have like a collar, and they gotta make it fat. You know, give it curves where it doesn't need it.
Dude, I'm just still waiting on the Super GameCube. You know, sequel I've been waiting for. Another lunchbox.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
This is what I've been wasting my money on recently.
What do you got?
Well, I bought snowboard equipment too. Then I also bought this Christmas tree. You could get this right now. Actually, it is only $80 off of HomeDepot.com.
How much
It's
was
actually quite cheap for a Christmas tree. And this is pre-lit,
it? Ooh.
and it is 7.5 feet tall.
Ooh.
Only $80. Comparable trees are like $200.
I would get that if I had my own place. You know, if I had my own apartment, I'd get like a small tree, just like for the holidays. But I don't. So, oh well.
Yeah, I just enjoy my parents' tree. I have no need for one at my place. Looks nice though. Good work on it.
Yeah, except there's still some missing decorations.
You need the top ornament, or you gotta hang on top there.
Yeah.
You put a
maybe
star or an
put
angel?
Probably a star. Nah, screw angels. I was thinking there was actually a white bow tie that I was thinking, or not a bow tie. It was like a ribbon. Probably a scar.
Mm.
I didn't actually have any desire to eat Christmas tree until I went back to Michigan for Thanksgiving. And then I
then
came
you
back
saw.
and I was like, wow, it is 60 degrees and I do not feel Christmas at all. So
It's
I
been
needed
quite
something to make it feel like Christmas.
Yeah, it's been quite cold around here. It's been 15
makes
degrees.
sense.
All right, guys, I'm heading out.
Okay. All right. Bye, a nudge.
Yeah, I gotta
Peace out.
All
I
right.
gotta go use the restroom as well.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna end stream.
I will be calling it here.
I'll see you guys. We'll see everyone back here on the 25th of January. It's been good. Been nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. We'll come up with some topics later on.